What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering with another bite-sized topic. I hope that you're enjoying the increased coverage, and if you are, please you can help by leaving a like on the video, leaving a comment, sharing it, and always know that you probably won't get all the notifications from my channel, even if you have the bell clicked all. So just make sure you're also checking the channel every day. I upload 3 to 4 a day. Right now I'm up to 5, trying to help provide a little something to do. I guess Netflix is down today, so entertainment. Forget Netflix. You've got the Quartering. I suppose if I did 5 videos today, that'd be almost an hour. I mean, that's a lot of time to spend with your boy. Now, it's no secret that I love dunking on Hollywood elites sharing their opinions for the plebs. We are the plebs, of course. They, of course, want us to spend, our hard-earned money seeing their films, and they want to tell us what to do from their multi-million-dollar mansions. But this one's particularly good. Fran Drescher. A lot of you might not know who she is. You'll know her voice, though. She is in Hotel Transylvania. And, of course, most of you, if you're old enough, you remember her from The Nanny. Now, this coming from boundingintocomics.com. Hotel Transylvania actor Fran Drescher recently called for a labor strike across all industries and businesses and condemned capitalism. Now is the part where Jeremy types in the Hollywood elite actor's name and then types net worth after, and we all have a laugh.
Oh! Oh! Oh, beautiful!
You laugh that way because you know you're wealthy. Is that?
I'm very wealthy, and that's
odd.
That's how wealthy people laugh.
I wouldn't have guessed.
Oh!
Punks like you are a dime a dozen. I blow my nose up. I blow my nose up. Punks like you.
$30 million. Fran Drescher is worth $30 million, which is, of course, on the low side of many of the Hollywood weirdos that tell us, the plebs, how we're supposed to fight back against the system. But I find it awfully hilarious. And if you did too, click that like button. Twitter user SimonSays89 wrote, "Of course, wealthy owners of capital want laborers to return to work." They added, "The wealthy have access to testing and treatment. The wealthy won't be left with massive medical debt if they get sick. Labor is being treated as the sacrificial lamb." They concluded by calling for a strike. It's time for a general strike. Now, I know it's an interesting time, a contentious time. People are scared. People are uncertain. Obviously, I think we're in for, at minimum, another week or two of this. And I can tell you, I already am feeling a little bit of the cabin fever. And I already spent 23 and a half hours a day at home the way it was. Most days, 24 hours. So I can imagine that a lot of people who enjoy seeing other people, going out, going to clubs, going bowling, playing darts, playing in pool leagues, playing volleyball leagues, they're going to start to get even more uncomfortable soon. Drescher would indicate she agreed with a call for the strike and everything Simpson says 89. She wrote, "I agree. Capitalism has become another word for ruling class elite." Fran Drescher is worth $30 million. She is a Hollywood elite. Why don't you redistribute your wealth, Fran Drescher? Oh my God, how can anybody not see through this? She said, quote, "When profit is at the expense," she doesn't know how to spell expense, "of all things of true value, we got a problem." Fran Drescher is worth $30 million. Are you kidding me? In a subsequent tweet, Drescher wrote, "Yup, when you make kindness and compassion your compass and don't," spelling, "need a label of, you don't need a label of socialist and capitalist. You simply do the right thing. That's the golden rule, baby. Thank you for telling the plebs how to live, Fran Drescher, from your multi-million-dollar mansion in Hollywood." He continues. Oh, by the way, that was in response to I'm not a socialist nor a supporter of current administrations. Those working should keep profit margins as low as possible, at least for the next 3 to 4 weeks, no matter of a couple overtime hours. That way, systemic resources can be sustained longer, e.g. masks, gloves, and things should be free. They should be free. Who's going to pay for them? This is the free money class of people. This is, unfortunately, some of my fellow YouTubers have now been doing this, which is really sad to see. This is like tweeting at the president level of derangement. I don't care who's president, right? Obviously, Trump is the president right now, but if it was Obama or whatever, who tweets at the president? Yeah, I mean, like, golly, don't you have anything better to do?
Notice me, senpai. Notice me.
Like, first of all, they're not reading it. Second of all, you look like a lunatic, all right? And I don't know why you'd go in there other than fishing for likes and retweets. It's just dumb. Stop it. Go play a video game. Seriously, playing video games is infinitely more productive than tweeting at celebrities or the president. If you want to retweet them and dunk on them, that's acceptable. But replying directly to them is ridiculous. I digress. Sorry. Just saw 2 people I really liked today tweeting at the president. It was sad to see. Would you also... she would also add an Instagram. The world has been spinning off in a wrong direction. Led my spelling. Learn... I mean, why... Okay, just you can have a typo. Led by short-sighted humans. A major flaw in the species. She's worth $30 million. Sorry, Fran Drescher. I didn't want to shortchange you. By the way, her entire career is made possible by a bizarre sounding voice. A lot like Bobcat Goldthwait, perhaps. At least he's funny.
Thank you very much. It feels good to be here tonight. Oh, yeah. 39 million people watching me. Oh, it feels real good to be here. I am every parent's dream.
Drescher continued, stop and smell the roses, reconnect with the natural world, and when we resume, make real changes, please. Well, how are we going to do that if everybody's broke? Maybe spend some of your $30 million. I'm not saying you've got to give it to strangers. That's a low-hanging fruit answer. But, you know, have you invested in your local park system? Have you donated masks? What have you done to make the world a better place? I'm sure, being a Hollywood elite, you would probably say, you share the gift of acting with the world. Oh, wow, thank you. Thank you. This is all while, you know, your industry's begging for a bailout, the second of such in the recent history from the government, meanwhile making tens or hundreds of billions of dollars. She called for an end for plastic consumption amid industrial farms. Stop plastic consumption. Stop industrial farms. Go green and save yourself because there is no future otherwise. Wow, thanks, Fran Drescher. By the way, sustainability, I 100% support. I'm 100% a tree hugger. Now, I choose to use reusable items when I can, but I would never postulate, I would never pontificate telling others, hey, you know, do your part, man. Get rid of your plastic forks. I mean, I live in a state where they banned straws, and now we get these ridiculous paper straws. Just give me no straw at all. Just no straw. Fine. Everyone will learn to be fine. You know what? They'll learn how to manufacture a new lid that opens up for sipping easier as opposed to needing a straw. I'm fine with that. I generally am concerned with the amount of plastic and waste that goes into our oceans and waterways. This needs to improve. But coming from a $30 million, I mean, if I had $30 million, I'd be taking care of the things important to me. I would be making sizable donations to my local humane society. They'd have the best facility in the nation. I would be taking care of the things that are important to me, not just sitting back and tweeting, expecting everyone else to do it. But that's what Hollywood does. Drescher isn't the only one to call for a strike. Former pop star Britney Spears also called for a strike on her Instagram post. Spears posted an image on her Instagram that says, during the time of isolation, we need connection now more than ever. call your loved ones, write virtual love letters. Technologies like virtual communication, streaming, broadcasting are part of the community collaboration. We need to learn to kiss and hold each other through the waves of the web. This is a very solid comment. I like this. Very wholesome. She then called for a strike and redistribution of wealth. We will, spelling, feed each other with redistribute wealth and strike. Spears continued. We will understand our own importance from the places we must stay. Communism moves beyond walls. We can do this together. What? Here's the part of the video where I do this.
Oh, beautiful!
$60 million. These two have $100 million between them, and they're calling to redistribute wealth. Look, Britney and Fran Drescher, I'll hit you up with my address, send a little my way, and I'm sure as heck will also spread it with my viewers. I can't do it. These Hollywood people are the worst. I love it. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.